Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we can see you. I started recording, guys, so session will be recorded, and I'm going to share it publicly. So just a reminder, okay? We are going to share the session public on YouTube and send you a link for the YouTube. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Thank you.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll get started. So we've created a travel website prototype, and Sean, Guillermo, Hania, and I, Anthony, will be sharing it with you guys today.
And team, we may not be able to share those video. Can we? Like, is it we use the Teams platform or just we use the Outlook? I mean the Office.
Sorry.
It's okay, Achala.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yep.
This is Hassan. We are going to introduce team members. Then we get to website summary. And next, we are going to go over page overview. Guillermo will present contacts. I will talk about login and user functionalities. Hania has developed packages, and Tony will discuss databases, and eventually we get to future considerations. Next slide. Hassan again, software development.
We have to do the introduction. Yeah, Sean.
Hassan, again, software developer student and with a drilling background.
My name is Guillermo Mejia, and I'm an industrial engineer with project control experience. I'm a software developer student of SAIT. Very happy to be part of this team and this project.
Hania might not be able to join us today, but she helped with. She was a geophysicist and a seismic data processor, and also a full-stack developer student. I'm Anthony, software engineering student with some prior process engineering background.
So we want to start this presentation with a summary page because we want to give you a better idea of the functionality and technology of our website. In terms of functionality, the users and accounts can view and create historical packages. In other words, a user with administration power can view and create packages for traveling, while customers of accounts can view and purchase packages. In terms of purchase travel packages, all of them are saved within the database, so we are going to have updated information of customers and sales. Every page of this website is dynamic and based on database information. In terms of technology, we have used Node.js backend with Express. For databases, MongoDB, and we have created pack templates for rendering pages. So let's go, let's see our page. To have an idea.
So this is our main website. We have a main page. We can navigate to different locations, have a contact us page, and have different accounts for logging in and registering. So we'll be going through that in detail right now.
Let's talk about our contact page. This is maybe one of the most important pages for the company. And we have divided this page into two sections, the upper section and the lower section. In the upper section, we are selling the know-how of the travel business of our company, the travel expert professionalism, and we want to gain customer trust. In the lower section, we establish the communication channel to visitors and customers. Based on customer survey results, we have designed an easy-to-find contact information. It's important to highlight the quality of information of our web pages, contact also included. All the system is updated to any change done to the database automatically. No work on the application necessarily. And the most important thing in this page, we want to transmit travel expert, a professional team. Let's check our contact page. This is our contact page. You can see this is the upper section and the pictures of our managers, how they transmit this professionalism or know-how. And a very important is the technical side. You can see that the customer can, or the visitor, hover over any one of these pictures of our managers, and they have the contact information. With one click, just get into the email if they need contact or email them. Very important is this information here is updated from the database. Any change in our personal and management, it will be reflected here in these 3 positions. Let's go to our lower section. Here we have the contacts of the channel of communication with the company. On the left, our email. With a click, the customer or the visitor can just send us an email. We have the phone number. And on the right, a frequent travel rewards window information. They have the phone number, they can contact us and ask for any information regarding the travel campaign, rewards campaign. Lower, we see the different offices we have in the company. In this moment, we have only 2 offices, Calgary and Okotoks. However, anytime we update this database with a new office, it will be updated here immediately in our webpage. Important feature we have added, like the map. You can get into the map, you can enlarge the image, the visitor can enlarge the image and see the directions, the time from the place where they are to go to the office if they need. On the right, we have the different agents that work in different offices that we have. The agents of Okotoks, the agents of Calgary. Also, the information updated from the database, the email, with a click, the customer will be linked directly to the agent. Very important is that the agent's information, like the manager's information, everything is in the same database. So any change, it will be reflected here or there, and any change in position will reflect also here in the different positions of the agents or the managers, which is a great tool. No effort, no manipulation of the web page, which is a great attribute of our web page. So now, as you can see, this is a great contact page, the image of our company, and we want to transmit, as I mentioned to you, the experience and the know-how and professionalism of travel experts with our contact team. That's it for me, and I want to give now the turn to Ashan, who is going to explain us the login and users.
Hello again.
Thank you.
First slide. Let's take a look at login and sign up scheme. First slide demonstrates login scheme, and we see as the notes appears in the form. When we hover in the mouse over the form, it does not flicker, and which we have drop-down list. We can select the province, and also it turns green as it matches the required pattern, for example. And we go back to the next slide, where we're going to demonstrate signing up a user. Next slide, please. Okay, Jane Doe, for example, we just entered that, and also at the same time we demonstrate that the borders turn green. It actually, according to the pattern, required pattern that we defined in the front end. And phone number, these are, the pattern is for email, password, phone number, and postal code. Calgary, and within a few seconds we will submit the form. And once we submit the form, we get to the user page. The user has access to packages, logout, and list of purchases. Let's see what happened if the user that just signed up wanted to get to the login page. It just redirected back to the user's page. It's not possible, as you guys see. And then we log out. Over here, we can check it's right here. We just entered database MongoDB, got that. We log out and we get to. Now we're gonna go back to the next slide, where we're gonna check the next slide. We're going to demonstrate logging in again, the user that just signed up. And those front end, okay, packages, list, these features that the user has, we log out, and then we're going to log in as a supplier. The supplier has access to the features of a user, and plus it can create packages. So you see, guys, that over here is authorized to create packages too. Then we log out and we get to the next slide. The next slide, we're going to test the front-end validation. And for example, we just threw something. We get a message over here. This is front-end validation. We will do that with the password. It checks the pattern, that's front-end. And then we can fill out the form and submit that. So we can go back to the next slide and talk about backend validation. Next slide, please. That's backend validation. And this is the test version. Actually, we removed the front-end validation barrier so we can demonstrate when the error messages pops up. So, over here, just empty form we submit. We get the errors. Just do something for password to see what's going to happen. Yeah, we got these messages again. Then we're going to. And we're going to try to sign up with a user that is already registered in the database. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. So when we submit the form, okay, we see that the email must be unique, the username must be unique. We got those errors, and eventually we can go on and fill out the form and submit the form. Without getting any error messages. We can go back to the main page and go on with Antonio. Will go on the rest of the presentation. Thank you.
Okay, so the next section is packages, which Hanya had done most of it, but I'll be talking to it today. So what we had done is we created two main pages, one with a list of all the countries we're looking at, and which is mainly our locations page. And then once we click into those locations, we can look into detail for the individual travel packages for different places in that country. So we've created a dynamic filter applied on these packages where we can filter by the continent. And it could be created for other travel categories as well. So what I'll do is I'll demonstrate our purchasing function, but also our locations. So it's the main page for our packages tab. As you can see, you can filter by the different continents that we have packages for. So the Americas, European locations, and the Asian locations. So what I'll do is I'll show the American locations for now. I'll just show the Canadian locations. So as you can see, we filter by the date of the packages. So if the start date is already elapsed, we do highlighted red, and also if the end date is over, past the current date, this actually doesn't render as well. The database filters it out. So what you can see is we can view all of the different packages. All of these are rendered based on database, so they're all dynamically rendered depending on how many packages you have. As you can see, this is actually our purchase button, but currently we're not logged in, so it does ask you to log in before making a purchase to make sure there's no issues there. So I'll just log in from an account. As you can see, this one we have played around with in the past, but you can see all of the past histories there. So I'll go purchase a package from the Canadian one. So let's say, 1 second. You can find, so we haven't purchased anything from the CN Tower. So I will purchase the package from the CN Tower. You can choose how many people you want to book for. Let's say 7. This is the package purchase price. If you submit the form, you can confirm the total cost calculated from the package price multiplied by the number booked, and you get the service fee added on as well. So once we confirm the package purchase, you can see the package is completed. You can either view more packages to purchase additional packages, or you can come here and see your recent package purchase, which is the CN Tower, which is automatically put into the database. Something else that we can do from this page is, as Ashan had talked about, we have admin functionality for different users. So this is a customer user. If we were to look at a supplier user or an agent user, we do have a specific user and password with a Boolean value on the admin side to designate it as an administrative user. So from here, you can actually create a new package if you do have that admin functionality. So we can test that out right now. Let's say we're making a Canadian location, and maybe we have a CN Tower 2. And you can put in random dates to test it out. So I've already put the picture into the media folder. This is just a link to it. And test. So as you can see, the creation is the package is created. We can go take a look and see where it is. So if we scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see this new test, CN Tower 2, and you can actually purchase a package for it. And it'll put it back into the database. So if you look at the account, you can see that a purchase was made on CN Tower 2, and you can render it automatically. Which brings me to the database side. I'll just be going into a bit more detail on the databases. So we have main databases for the users, contacts, locations, and packages. For the users, we have administrative functionality for creating packages, contacts. We have a list of locations, offices with all of their associated agents as well. For locations, we have overall locations for different countries, and the packages, which is linked up with the locations. You can view the total number booked for the package. You can see the total costs, and it does the cost calculations automatically. So on the packages end, we actually do link up the packages purchased with the user as well, as you can see from the list of previous purchases. So I'll just quickly go over the database side. So these are our main databases. We have a contacts and locations, which help us render all of this information. Similarly, we have the packages and the package locations and the purchase packages. But what I'll be going over is just our admin functionality. What we've done is we created just a Boolean value for the admin. So as you can see, when I logged in with the username B, we were able to access the create packages. Something else we've done is in the packages themselves. So I'll show the most recent purchase package, so which is the CN Tower 2. You'll note that the number of bookings actually had gone up to 5 because when we had purchased the package, it automatically linked into here and automatically updated the total number of packages booked. Won't get into too much detail about the backend, but that's about all we've implemented currently. We do have additional ideas for future improvements, especially on the security end. So currently the purchases, they just go to the database and gets populated there. There's no actual contact with any financial institution to input your credit card information or anything like that. So that's something that could be added in the future. In addition, our current account information, we don't actually have anything to update your account information, like update your username, password, update your email. So that's something that we could work on as well. And also the security for our login information is not currently enhanced. So we don't really have anything for email confirmation or anything. So that's an improvement opportunity as well. Similarly, we don't have anything to update our current package details. So that'll be something to be added as well. And we hope to be able to add a search function for the pages to look for various packages, and also create user reviews for the various packages. So that's our website. Any questions?
Thanks a lot, guys. Great job. You have done beyond the requirements. You have many extra features. That's really great. But I want to ask for the database and for the website, did you host them?
Yes. So, well, actually, the Azure page is very on and off, but I can put it on. Yeah, sometimes it seems like it might have exceeded the quota or something, but my Azure website says there's no issues. Right now it looks like it's having problems, but I'm on Azure is running. It does work properly. And the database itself, it's linked up on the Atlas database. Yeah, so it looks like Azure is not currently working for me, but when it's working, it is online.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
by the way, guys, if there's a problem for the Azure limitation is happening to you, usually the limitation is reset every day. And for the presentation, if it happens like this, you can just change the configuration for the hosting configuration to change it to a higher level hosting, at least for the presentation. Then you can configure it back to a lower hosting option from your Azure portal, so you can do your demo without hiccups like this. But very good job, guys. Thank you. So if anybody else has a question, go ahead, please.
It was a great job, guys. A very impressive website. Everything looked professional. The layout looked great. I have a question, if you don't mind, about the contact page. How did you add the maps?
yes.
Did you want to talk to it, Guillermo? I can.
Yeah, what is the question? Sorry?
Yeah,
we can
how did you add the maps, the Google Maps, into the contact?
So what you can do actually is you can just go into here, find the location that you want, and there's the share button here. You can either send a link, but you can actually embed a map. And what you'll notice is you'll notice that this is actually HTML. So literally all you have to do is just copy this into your code and paste it in, and that's all you need to do.
And that's it.
Yeah,
however,
when
you
you change the size.
Yeah, when you put that link in the database, the address have to be modified a little because it's not working. So you have to, be sure to check what is the format the database use, because we have a couple of issues there, but we found we have to properly place the address in the database. In the web page itself, no problem. But when you want to call it from the database, yeah, you have to put a little different the address. You have to shorten it.
Yeah. So note that we just took it after the embedded location, as opposed to the.
So not the full thing, you just have to do up the embedded, eh? Oh,
Sorry, could you say that again?
So you say you take it after the embedded, not you don't need that first bit where it says HTTPS.
Well, it does need to be in the code itself, and I can show it.
Oh, but when you call from the database, it doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the way that it was done, maybe you can explain how.
You see, we've had to put partial address here, www.google.com, and then the rest of the address there. Otherwise, it's not going to be read properly. We just put the google.com, and then the address will be updated according to the specific office.
I see. And the way you guys have laid it out, it allows for more offices to be added. So this loop just executes.
Yes, it's a loop. So it's going to read, for each office in the database offices, it's going to read, and it will call the information, the office location, the address. It will call the map, and it will call the agents. You see there, agents from email. This is a loop. So every time, but the agents are coming from another. Agents are coming from another database, though. You can see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how most of the rendering is done on the website. All of it's pretty much all of it's just a loop.
It's the same for the contacts in the upper side for the manager. Same thing. We have a loop there. We see team section, and then we have here contact, and it's going to update any change or any person that is here. The filter is it has to work in the contact area management. If it's not working in the management area, it's not going to be there. While the agents are in the sales area. So this is the filter for that.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, great, guys. It looks very good. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah, the deployment does work now. So. It's a bit slower than local, but you can see
Oh, it's working on Azure. Perfect.
Any additional questions?
Hello, Anthony.
Hey.
Hi, this is Doris. So I'd like to ask a question about the package insert part, which is also a big problem for myself. So I noticed when you insert a new package, if you insert a new place that didn't have any images on your back database, what will happen?
Okay, so if this is just an empty photo?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm actually not too sure. I haven't really tested it, so we can give it a shot right now. I believe it'll just be like the image error. So let's say maybe I'll just put in an A for it, so there's no picture name.
Mm-hmm.
I believe what'll happen is it'll just be an error. You'll see the data, but you'll see this.
Yeah, that's what I have as well.
Yeah. I think what you can probably do is you might be able to just put in the code itself, maybe not in the PUG, but you can probably test if I'm not too sure. You can probably test if that's existing file, and if it's not, you can render a placeholder file.
Oh, okay, I see.
I don't know how to do it, but just an idea is how it could be.
Thank you for the suggestion.
No.
Nice work.
Thanks.
Good job, Team 1. You really use the time effectively and efficiently. I could see the progress very clearly from what I seen a week ago to now. Good job.
Thanks a lot, guys. We also have here Caitlin, the project manager, the person you will usually not see actually, but she is controlling everything and like, you know, the person behind the scene, you know, for everything happening here.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me today. I'm looking forward to viewing some of your presentations. I'll stick around as long as I can. This one was great to see. It's really impressive to see what you guys have been working on. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Caitlin is again, like, you know, the person you will not see much, but I'm happy actually she's here today. So, you know, she's doing what everything behind the scene actually, you know. So I'm happy to see her also today. And please feel free, Caitlin, to give us feedback if you have any feedback for the guys or for us. That would be great. Thank you. And team 2, go ahead, please. Can you please, each team, when you start, send me a link to your GitHub so I can also check the GitHub. You can send it privately or publicly to me, so I can also check the code. Thank
you. Seri, will you send him the link, or do you want just
the link of GitHub?
correct?
Okay.
Yeah, you can send both actually. So if others want to see your work on Azure also, so send both links will be great.
Okay. I'll send them in team, okay? Okay, are we ready for team 2?
We are ready if you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Travel Experts Progress Report by Bow River Software Consultants. The agenda for this presentation includes a technology overview, some background on the company and team, an outline of the packages page and the process for booking a package, an overview of the view bookings page, an overview of the contacts page, the company's blogs page, the process for registering a user, as well as the destinations offered page. So the technology overview, the solutions for travel experts involved customized full stack web development based on modern front-end design. It included seamless integration across all platforms, including mobile. Front-end technologies included HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, as well as JavaScript. Back-end technologies included Node.js and MongoDB, which were tailored to travel agency requirements. And we also used Mongoose along with Mongo. So some overview of the features in the solution. It included an updated Mongo database, which was loaded with the client's pre-existing data, a web app with easy-to-use graphical interface for entering and administrating data on customers, suppliers, sales, and commissions in the database, a website where customers can browse available travel packages and place orders online, and it makes it easy to compute travel agent commissions. Over to Farid.
Thank you, David. I'm Farid Kassam. About the Bow River Software Consultants Limited, what we do at Bow River Software Consultants, we are tightly knit, experienced team of designers, developers, and testers based in Calgary, Alberta. We do end-to-end IT services to help our customers achieve their business goals, and we enjoy solving diverse challenges. About our shared Sardiwa, the full stack web application developer. His mission is to develop high quality customizable software tailored to your needs, programming languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Node, C#, Python, and SQL. David McDonald is a full stack web application developer. He has completed the Tech Career Software Development Program and has 5 years experience. Programming languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Node, C#, Python, and SQL. Shevko Zyko is a full stack web application developer who has completed 2 software programs, automation, robotics, and SAIT Tech Career Software Development. Programming languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, C#, Python, and SQL. Srinivasa Sivalingam is a certified full stack developer. He has completed the Tech Career Software Development Program at SAIT and has 5 years experience. Programming languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Node, C#, Python, and SQL. Farid Kassam is a full stack web application developer. He has completed the Tech Career Software Development Program at SAIT and has 5 years experience. Programming languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Node, C#, Python, and SQL. This is our welcome page. From very moment when you set eyes on our website, you're drawn on the pastel colors of sunrise. You are greeted by a serenest, calm convergence of water and skies, which focus users to gaze into sign-in page. Our website is clean and elegant, with minimal steps required for users to sign in. To learn more about various destinations is click away. The navigation bar top of the web page provides easy access to all avenues of websites has to offer, whether it could be destination page, package page, booking page, blog page, create page, register page, or contact us page. Everything you see in our website, our team used Bootstrap template for the front-end side. This concludes the presentation of this portion. I'll pass it to David for the next presentation.
This is our packages page. This page displays 5 different travel packages that are offered by travel experts. Each package includes a picture, a brief description, a start and end dates of the trip duration, the price, and a bookings button for each package. Data displayed on this page is pulled from the database using a Mongoose schema. The trip durations are calculated and the dates are formatted in the PUG file. Packages that have already started have their starting date displayed in red, such as these ones here. And that's done using an external JavaScript script. So if a user was to select a package, they'd be taken to the confirmation page. And this page, this is the page that the customer is taken to upon pressing a book button on the packages page. In the left panel, details including the first and last name and email are displayed for both the customer and travel agent. In the right panel, the package name, description, start and end dates, and price are displayed for the customer once again. Additionally, the agent commission is stated, and the customer has the option of booking 1 to 3 packages using a radio button at the bottom of the panel, right down here. When the customer clicks confirm button, they are taken to, This is the bookings page. So that if they click the confirm button, they're taken to a confirmation page. And this page thanks the customer for booking a package and displays today's date and two buttons, a book again button that returns the customer to the packages page, and a view button that takes them to a page that displays a summary of their booked packages. These two buttons here. Okay. On to Seti.
Yes, thank you, Davey. My name is Chetty, and I will present two pages, the booking page and the contact page. Let's start with the booking page. As we see on the screen, we as a team kind of nicknamed this page. Don't worry, be happy, and pay us. So we are on the booking page. This page provides info to only registered users that have booked and can view their bookings in our website. Clicking on the booking button renders the booking view page. In our code, under route folder, we have an order summary JavaScript file. This file looks up booking collection from MongoDB for current user which is logged in and displayed on the pack file, which is the bookingview.pack. The current user's name is displayed in the top middle of the page. As you can see in this case, will be Angelis Moskowitz. Bookings are displayed in details in containers on the left side of the page as per the following order. Booking ID. It is a random number generated by booking ID math floor function. So we can find this on the route folder and the booking.js file. The second display on the container is the booking date. The third one will be travel count. Then the fourth packaged ID. And the last one will be the total cost of the package that is already being booked. And so this total cost is calculated from a JavaScript function that is called booking cost. We thought that it will be quite handy for a user to have a delete button. So if the user has already booked and then he, for some reason, he might talk to his fellow travelers or family, so they might decide, oh, okay, maybe we need to change our mind so we can delete this booking. So we go back to the booking and then we can come back again to this page again and then see the new booking after we deleted the previous one. So this is done by using the find ID and remove function from Mongoose, and we can find this in the code under the routes, and as I mentioned in the beginning, under order sum.js JavaScript file. We have a note in regard to the user ID. It is part of the booking collections schema, which in itself is a link between user collection and bookings. Again, we can find this piece of code under the book.js file. And for this page, we can also give the option to the user on the top right corner on that logout button. If the user is happy, he can log out from this page and then take his trip when the time comes. Now I'll go to the next page, It is the contact page. Just waiting for the page to show up. Thank you, Dave. Contact page is a universal page who give the access to all visitors viewing our website. Clicking on the Contact Us button renders the View Contact page. Again, in our code under Route, we have the contact.js file. This file looks up agencies and agents collections from Mongo database for the current user and displays them on the pack file. Contact info for agencies and their respective agents is displayed in two columns and containers. We use Bootstrap grid system for that. The agency's information displays agency's address and phone numbers, and the agent containers information displays agent first and last name, phone numbers, and their emails. A note on this page is that we use loop method to access individual object from array retrieved from the Mongo database. For instance, each agency in contact agency. We can view that on the view contact.pack file. This note concludes the presentation of this page, and I will now pass the presentation stage to another team member, Srini.
Thank you, Cheti. Hi, this is Srinivasan Shivalingam. Let me walk you through the two new features of our website, which is Create Blog and Blogs. This we have created to foster customer community. Only registered customers can have access to this section. Here in the Create Blog, the customers can share their travel experience and any other information that might be useful for the future travelers. Say, for example, preparation in advance, things to carry, places they can visit, and so on. Here in this page, the first comes the title of the post, next author, the user who's posting it, his name, his or her name, current date, and post itself. And we have included an URL in which they can, if they have any photos of their journey, they can include the link, or if they have any blog links, they can share it here. The URL must be a unique URL in order to get submitted. So for this page, we used form in path template and Mongo schema in models to insert data to the database. Once the user clicks on the submit button, it redirects us to the blogs page. Here you can see all the posts from the customers. These posts are read from the database as a whole using Mongo schema and is rendered using path template file. Only registered users can have access to this page, meaning the current user first name should match with the login credentials stored in Passport. Here you can see that the post that was created by the current user only has a delete button. We added this feature. If customer decides to delete the post later, they can delete their post. And it deletes it from the database as well. Now I will hand it over to Irshad to take us through the registration process. Thank you.
Thank you, Srini. I hope we can all travel soon so we can post some blogs about our travel experience.
Definitely.
My name is Irshad and I will walk you through the registration process. As you traverse the jetty to the fading light, you are greeted by a well laid out registration form. The form provides clear labels with placeholders to guide the user input. The calm, still waters reflecting the twilight provide a reassurance, encouraging the new user to proceed with the registration process. Mandatory fields have been limited to 4, namely username, password, first and last name, to reduce the burden on a new user and simplify the process. The transparent nature of the card containing the form allows for the background image to show through, creating a smooth transition, pleasing the eye. Note that the navigation bar does not feature a logout link as the user is not logged in at this point. This is a new user. Let me now walk you through a typical registration process and highlight some of the most important features as we go along. Begin the registration process by entering a username in the form of an email address. The email must be unique. If an existing email is used, the user will receive an alert upon submission. The password field must contain an uppercase character, lowercase character, and a number. A regular expression provides front-end control, while a validator provides back-end control of the password entered. Note that upon selecting an input box, text appears beneath, guiding the user's input. This functionality has been added through the use of JavaScript. Similarly, there are regular expressions for the postal code and phone number fields. Should the user not meet the correct format, an appropriate alert will be displayed on submission. Upon submission and after acknowledging the confirmation prompt, app.js and Node will call the register router, which looks to receive the data through a post method. The body of the request form is then saved to the user's collection in Mongo. You also get an alert to say that an account has been created with your name. Let us now take a brief look at the destinations page. All other pages in our website has been rendered through Pug, except for this page, which is a static HTML page. It uses JavaScript to dynamically construct additional HTML content. Just wait a moment for the page to load. The layout uses Bootstrap with a navbar, Jumbotron, and 3 columns to lay out the first row. Subsequent rows are laid out with 2 columns. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th row are generated using JavaScript. Clicking on one of the associated images in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th row will bring up a new window which automatically closes after 3.5 seconds. We hope that you enjoyed the experience and thank you for listening. If there are any questions, we can take questions.
Good job, Team 2. I definitely saw quite new features that was not seen a week ago. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I'll wait for the students to ask the questions.
Great job, guys. Really interesting presentation.
Thank you.
Very good quality work. Lots of features, and I think I already tested it online on your Azure website. Working, that's nice. Maybe some links actually you need to double check the links because some links, for example, open while I'm not logged in. Maybe you need to double check these. But generally speaking, yeah, they could book a package actually with a couple of travelers, and you know, I saw my bookings, which is really great. Thank you, guys. So, any questions for the team? Go ahead, please.
I just want to make a comment. That was really a nice, smooth presentation you guys did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The late nights paid off, Cecilia. Thank you.
Tell me about it. Good job.
Thank you, Cecilia. On behalf of the team, I'd like to thank Achala for her remarkable requirements. I'm using the word requirements in a friendly way. Yeah, thank you, and thank you, Mostafa, for your help all along. It was greatly appreciated in those moments when we were
when it felt like
we
the
needed
sky
you the
was
most.
falling down. It felt, yeah, when it felt like the sky is coming down.
When we needed you the most.
Yeah.
You were there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good. I think for it today we can have a picture. Maybe I will just do a snapshot of this meeting. You're dressed up so well. You wanted it last time as well, so we get that one in here.
All right.
Thank you. Any other questions?
That's nice picture, Achala. Maybe you can take one group picture.
Yeah, maybe a group picture every time. Maybe we'll ask only those students and we can have those group pictures as well. Yeah, just a thought came in. Actually, Guillermo asked last time, he wore a shirt, and you know, for that last presentation, we were thinking of having this group pictures. So yeah, maybe we can, moving forward, we can do that.
I put the shirt again today.
Yes. Oh, sorry, Guillermo. Can you all come? Your group one. I'll take a quick picture of you all as well.
Welcome.
Your group one. There's no light on you, Guillermo.
I don't have much though. Let me see if I can do something. Oh, let me increase the light of the computer. Better?
Not so much. Yeah, better.
Thank you.
Give me a second. I'll do that. Okay, Srini, I'm taking you off. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Achala. Okay, so I think, are we ready for the next team? Any other questions for team 2? All good? Okay, so team 3, go ahead, please.
All right. I'd just like to say good job of group 1 and 2 with the presentations. Really setting the bar high here. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shay Saperja. I am one of the 4 members of Squadron Trade Technologies, a team of highly skilled programmers. We are here today to share with you our knowledge and expertise at upgrading and scaling businesses to have a presence globally. From software to hardware, we have you covered. Here's our proposal for the Travel Experts System Project. The members of our team are comprised of Matthew Beesbrook, who is a computer science major from Harvard. Then we have Cecilia Santiago, who is a computer engineer from Caltech. I studied at Oxford, where I got my degree in software engineering. And finally, we have Balpreet Singh, who has his master's in software development from Yale. Here is a brief overview of some of the topics that will be covered during the presentation. We want to explore some solutions to the obstacles that Travel Experts is experiencing with their current business model and demonstrate how our company can provide the tools and resources required to expand the Travel Experts business to an international level. Currently, research shows us that most people prefer to shop online. By upgrading your website, we can expand your reach without having to open new locations, therefore saving you money where you would have had to rent a location for your next storefront. Your new customer database will be able to pick up on trends as they are happening. This allows you to get the upper hand on your competition before they are able to capitalize on it, reinforcing your presence in the market. Furthermore, a more streamlined and user-friendly interface will allow your customers to have a better shopping experience on your website, as well as allowing your employees to give your clients a better customer experience. Our reporting system will give you detailed statistics that you can use to make insights into how to best approach the current market to ensure your company is running in the most efficient manner possible. Squadron Trade Technologies is a group of individuals that met at Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. Through years of experience, we have expanded our knowledge to be able to provide companies with unparalleled software development, hardware and networking solutions, database structuring, and design. While our client base is international, our goal is to serve corporations with their technical needs and requirements. We were awarded Forbes Top 20 Tech Startups in 2020. Here we have our vision and goals for this project, such as connecting travel experts to the modern world. It takes about 50 milliseconds for users to form an opinion about your website that determines whether they like your site or not. By creating a website with a more innovative design, you will retain more potential customers, which leads us into our next goal to increase Travel Experts' current client base and sales. Retaining more potential customers with our newly designed website will create more opportunities. Also, 70% of small business websites lack a call to action on their homepage. By taking advantage of these small details, we will be able to grow your client base and sales with ease. Another goal we have for this project with travel experts is to create a fully functioning, user-friendly interface system. This is very critical for you to grow as a business, as studies show us that first impressions are 94% design related. Finally, we wish to provide you with ongoing maintenance and service. We will strive to see that you are taken care of throughout the process and after. If anything comes up, we will make sure it is dealt with in the most effective way possible. Now, my colleague, Matthew Beesbrook, will share some of the requirements and solutions we have for this project.
Hello, my name is Matt Beesbrook. So we've made a list of requirements we feel will help in helping you achieve the business goal. First, removal of obsolete hardware and upgraded computers for the staff, a modern web application to give customers a more streamlined booking experience, and a newly structured database, and a server to store all your data on a secure network. So we've come up with the following solutions to bring this vision to life. First, we plan on giving the website a complete redesign, starting from the ground up. We will give it a more modern, clean look, featuring beautiful high-resolution images. This new layout will allow customers more smooth and easy access to the services. A newly designed website will give the customers the ability to book their travel packages online or contact a travel agent directly if they prefer. Next, we will build an entirely new database using MongoDB that will securely store all travel package information as well as customer information. We'll also integrate your previous database into the new one, and this will be housed on a server that we will build and set up in the main travel expert's office. All of the data will be stored on the in-house server system. Both the system data and web application will be stored on the database. All internal data can only be accessed via a unique login and password. Each employee will be set up with their own login credentials, and we will be using the highest level of encryption to ensure the safety of both your customers and businesses' data. We've been made aware that current computer systems are very outdated, so we will build each employee their own personal computer to operate from. All computers will be equipped with solid-state hard drives, 16 gigs of RAM, and also set up with 2 monitors for maximum work potential. Now, with the new database structure in place, it will allow functions to be created and let you calculate and identify potential marketing opportunities. You can create reports based off stored information. I think it's safe to say your current website is a little behind in the times. On to our proposal. Here is a working prototype of the design web application we'll be providing. You're currently seeing the main page of the website. As you can see, it's much more visually appealing and user-friendly. After our PowerPoint presentation, we'll be giving a more in-depth look into the features that will be built into this website. Now I'm going to pass it off to Cecilia.
That'll help unmute. Hi, my name is Cecilia Santiago. I will be talking about the deliverables. Here are the things we're going to deliver to you. We have made a plan on how to provide you with a fully functioning website. Just as what Matt had mentioned, we will update your database system that will store your data in a secure and a more reliable network. We will make sure that firewall and antivirus are up to date. We will enforce a strict password protocols, which involves encrypting sensitive information. We will automate a database backup system, which will allow you to restore data. We will also produce a project report during the course of the development as to how the system is progressing. Once we have established a working website structure, and when it's time to implement the system, a training program of travel expert staff will be created to help them understand its usage. We are confident that we can provide you this project with ease and convenience, as we will present you an updated hardware and software materials, as well as a team of highly qualified and exceptional developers based on your estimated budget of $250,000. Here we have a breakdown of the duration and costs of each phase involved in this project. We estimate that the full project will take 24 days, as well as an estimate cost of $125,000 for labor and $75,000 for outsourcing. Here's a detailed chart which entails our planning and delivery of this system. The first 3 days will be about planning. We will set up a meeting with you. Oops, sorry. We will set up a meeting with you. In the meetings, we will talk about what you require on your website, what database you want stored or transferred to the new system. We will talk about the costs into more details, what the expectations are, and maintenance that we need to do, and answer any questions or concerns. My team and I will have meetings. We will set our goals on what needs to be done to produce an awesome web application system. We will document everything that is involved and how the system is going to be laid out. Our team meetings are ongoing to make sure that we are on top of things. And then we will set up another meeting to present you the summary of the project. We will always set up meetings after meetings or even phone conferences to keep you in the loop. The next 3 days will be put to analyzing. We will take all your requirements and produce the hardware and software that is needed and applicable to your needs. Once we require all necessary hardware and software, we will then proceed to the designing process. We've allocated 4 days for the design of your web page and database system. First, we will create a flowchart or a UML diagram to see a clear picture of the works. We will use this time to merge your previous customer data to the new system we've acquired. We will design the user interface, which includes determining the number of web pages to build, add some navigation menu to it, and some links that applies to certain subjects or images. Once the design is accomplished, we will start developing the front end first for 2 days and then work our way to the back end of the application for another 2 days. Testing will be done, of course, and we will take some feedback from the team to improve the system. Inspection will be done for 4 days to check the front end and the back end scripts. We will check for bugs and document everything to help enhance the program. Then the day of the implementation comes. As we have mentioned before, we will create a training program for your agents to understand the usability of your new website. Once everyone is satisfied, we will implement a full installation of the program on your site. We will do another testing to make sure that it's fully functioning. Finally, once everything's to your satisfaction, we will set up a meeting with you. This is going to be an exciting day. We will have a big party served with snacks and refreshments to celebrate the inauguration of your fully functioning web application system and also sign off on the project. But that's not all, folks. As part of our gratitude, if you take on our project, there will be 1-year warranty on all systems. As well, it will include 1 year of free training to any future employees, repairs on all new hardware, troubleshooting for any software, and free updates based on client feedback of the system. Now, Pri will talk more about the reporting.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Balpreet Singh, and thank you for giving me opportunity to present the presentation. I will be here talking about reporting. We will offer you ongoing reporting throughout the duration of the project. Those will consist of increase of customer percentage, any deviation throughout the course of the project are documented. Structured and standardized communication about the current project to relevant target group, and ongoing written documentation of current project process. Next slide. Now the fun part, issues and risks. We know that with a project of this scope, there may be some things that can potentially arise, but we are fully aware of them. With our combined technical knowledge, we will take the proper steps in ensuring there will be never any concern to you. Some of these issues are downtime. So downtime always occurs due to the scheduled maintenance, human error, or malicious attack. Our team of professionals will monitor this downtime and provide proper maintenance. The second most important issue and risks are transferring of data from old to new, which has the risk of losing and corruption of the data. But we will take care of it, take care of all your important information by using proper backups and software. Next slide. Ownership. We want to talk about ownership of certain assets once the project is completed. All hardware provided and database will be property of developers. Squadron will own 100% of software, as well as we are requesting only 5% of royalties on all package sales processed through the new system. Squadron criteria for success in this project is customer satisfaction, the launch of new user interface system, training of your travel agents, and most importantly, integrating travel experts into the modern world. Now we will demonstrate a prototype of our website in which the main page and the about page will be demonstrated by Shay. Contact page will be demonstrated by myself. Register and sign in page by Cecilia. Package page and booking page. Package page by Matt and booking page by Cecilia. Thank you.
I will share my screen. So here we have the main page of our website where you have your navigation bar at the top that has various links to different portions of the site. And you're greeted by some scenic views. That is a carousel using Bootstrap with some inspirational quotes for the users to be inspired to travel. There's some buttons here where we can have them direct to appropriate pages based on your needs, and also the carousel has some functionality where we have buttons where you can scroll and you can have as many images and things as you wish. It'll also slide on its own automatically. And then going down, we have a section where this would be good for a mission statement of sorts, and then we move into our blog post section. Also, you'll notice that as I've scrolled down, the navigation bar has disappeared, which it will reappear if we go up. Scrolling further down, we have some icons that just for design, as well as we have some featured articles section. If you have some articles that you wish, you can swap these out. And we have some profile pictures with some of the agents with some buttons that can go to the contact page. As well, we have icons here that will connect to your social medias, allowing users to easily navigate and find you. And then finally, we have the footer here down at the bottom that gives some general information of your hours and locations and such, and a copyright symbol at the bottom. Now scrolling back up, we'll take a look at the About page. We're here, can have a nice little section for another mission statement or something of those sorts. Then we have a section for your story. You can tell the customers a little bit about your business and what you guys are doing. And some other information, another section if you wish, as well as the continuation of the layout with the footer and the navigational bar.
Go ahead, Balpu.
I will share my screen 1 minute. Now I will, hello everyone back, welcome back everyone. Now I will explain the contact page. This is our contact page. So all these are the agents available who the customer can contact regarding any issues or issue regarding any booking or any package information they want. These are agents that are 100% available for and in the user-friendly environment. We are storing all the database of the agents and agencies in the database, and the customers can contact the agents using the email and phone number. There are 2 locations we have, one in Calgary and one in Okotoks, and these are our team of agents who are very positive and available to provide any kind of information. Now I will move forward to Cecilia to explain the registry page. Thank you.
Thank you, Balpu.
You're welcome.
So now I'm showing you the show the register page. This is where customer creates their account. They enter the information and their address. And this is where and then this one here asks for like a certain pattern that you have to enter. So if in case they didn't put the right pattern, it will tell you to provide it. Phone number, email, and the username and a password. And it'll tell you it created this new account. And then in the database, as you can see here, you have been added, the customer's been added to this account. And it shows you password encryption, as we have promised. And then you could also, once you're done, you could also sign in So you could go you can log in as yourself, and then yeah, and then you could book your packages, which brings us to Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
All right. So here we have our packages page. Each page is being rendered dynamically from the Mongo database. So we have a number of packages that are all pre-set up. If we go into the MongoDB here, you can see they're all listed as well. If you click on a package, it brings up a secondary screen here with a bigger image, the price, and which this area here can be used as a more detailed description. It brings up the date as well. Now, let's say we're no longer going to offer the, let's see here, say no longer offering the Italian exploration package. So set up a page here, which would be for the internal side of things that allows you to go in and delete the package from the system. It asks you beforehand if you want to do it, because once it's gone out of the database, it's gone. Now, if we go back to this page and refresh, the Italian package is now gone. Alternatively, what can be done is you can add in new packages as well. So say we want to go to Switzerland, go to the Swiss Mountain Getaway, $8,000, put in a date. Dates they have to be before the current date. Won't allow it otherwise. Now this comes up pre-rendered here. The images / packages is where the images are located. And let's copy this here so I don't have to type it out. Submit it. Now it shows up at the bottom of this list. And if we refresh this, now it's at the bottom of this list as well. Click it. It's there. And then once you're ready to go, you click book. And I'm going to pass it back to Cecilia to take over from there.
Thank you, Matt. So I also forgot to mention, just going back to the register page, if you don't put in any information, it'll tell you that first name cannot be empty, last name cannot be empty, and all that. Just one of the features that we can add to your website. Anyways, back to packages. So yeah, I go to Matt's package website here. I want to book a Brazilian getaway. Then I go here, I click on this book page, and I can't book until I sign in. So I'm a user, I'm going to sign in as a user 1. And then I log in and it gives me the booking page. And then I go enter the start date. What is this again? October 14. I guess I'll just put any start date here. And date. Here's 4. Calorie. So. Then I book, and then you're going to book, and then thanks you for booking. And then in the database, they'll show you how So I booked this last one here. It'll show you what it's linked to the package ID that I clicked before. It's linked to the customer ID as well. This was the customer ID that I logged in to. And then it gives you all these details about start date, end date, travel, and all that. And booking number will be generated, of course. And yeah, and I think that's about it for our presentation. So if you guys you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. I was really worried actually when you took a long time for the proposal section. I was worried actually, did these guys actually did any work? You know, did they write any code? Because you almost take the first 20 minutes just to show us a proposal. So these guys, proposal is not part of this presentation, okay? So you don't need to put too much time for the proposal. Proposal is already done for the previous course. Okay, guys, but very good job. I was really, you know, going to say that's enough. We don't need this, but yeah, very good job. The UI is crazy, you know, good. You know, so after this time of stress, you showed us your presentation, and it was really looks good. So it deserves actually, you know, another thinking about it. The work is really nice. I like actually also you showed us how you can manage the packages and create all the packages and all of this stuff, which gives us a feeling of the depth of the work and how it's working. Maybe I'm not sure actually regarding the booking, it looks like you are putting the information by yourself for the package. I'm not sure if I understand correctly or not. Usually it takes the information from the package itself, the start date, end date, stuff like this. So I'm not sure if I understand.
So the booking is it's just a number that is linked to the package, the package number when in the booking table.
I mean for the information itself, like you know, start date, end date, this stuff. Do you have the user has?
It's in the booking. It's in the booking. The start date, end date. I know I didn't haven't really got a chance to do that.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, but very good. Work, guys, really interesting project. So thanks a lot for the hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there time for a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe you can take 1 minute more because we're already done.
Yeah, just reiterate, great job, guys. It looked amazing. Everything looked great. I'm just curious for the IDs when it writes it to the database, how did you get it to go sequentially in numeric form? Because Mongo automatically assigns unique like 15 or something character ID. So how did you guys get it to go sequentially?
I used a Mongo auto increment module.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't know that existed. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Sorry, what is that again? Mongo Oro?
Oh, auto increment.
Mongo
dash auto dash increment.
Arrow. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Oh, Achala already got you guys a nice picture. Thanks, Achala. Very good job.
That's the only thing I'm doing today, and good job. I mean, it could have been shortened. It was reverse of what I said with the last presentation to now, I would say. I had to say no.
We're trying to make it up, Achala.
I know.
Last presentation was really short.
Yeah, you stressed me out, but yeah, good job. Finally, I got all the information that I'm looking for. Thank you.
Thank you, Achala.
So team 4, are we ready, guys? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen. Sorry. Hello, everyone. I'm Ping, a developer of Team 4. Welcome to our presentation of the Travel Expert project. Here, I'm gonna introduce our agenda for today. I will briefly introduce who we are. My colleague Andy will give an overview of our initial proposal, including the cost, timeline, and customer requests. After that, Aaron and Andy will show you the front-end functions, and our team lead Grant will walk you through the back-end part where you will see how we realized those amazing functions behind the screen. You're welcome to ask any questions regarding our website afterwards. We're a young company, but we have experienced engineers, designers, and developers. Now I would like to have our team members to introduce themselves. Grant will start first.
Hey everybody, my name is Grant Van Beschoten, and I am a full stack developer based in Calgary, Alberta, currently enrolled in the Software Developer Certificate Program at SAIT. Thanks.
Hey everyone, my name is Aaron Klepper. Like Grant, I'm a software developer located here in Calgary, as well as a student at SAIT. Really looking forward to show you guys what we've worked on. I'll pass it over to Andy.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy Zhu. I'm a full stack developer and a current student in SAIT. I am very passionate about web developing, and it's really my privilege today to be here working with our client. Thank you.
Myself, I'm Ping, a developer. I'm currently enrolled in software development program at SAIT. I'm looking forward to working with you again in the near future. Let me introduce who we are. We're a Calgary-based software development company founded in 2020. Focusing on custom software development and solutions using the latest technologies, specializing in building advanced enterprise applications with powerful digital experiences. We are proud of what we have done so far. Our clients include Expedia Canada, Sunny Holidays, and Vision Travel, etc. We have served multiple Fortune 500 companies globally, transforming concepts into genuine products. Now I'm passing the mic to my colleague Andy for the project overview.
Thank you, Ping. Let me share my screen. All right, now let's quickly review our client's requirement for this project. So the first requirement is functioning database containing existing data. So that means we have to have a functional database where all data from customers and shareholders are easily accessed and managed by the agents. Also, the database structure also has to be robust for long-term data storage and is secured and free from any possible malicious hacking. The second and third requirements are easy to use interface for customers and administration. Well, we believe the customer is always right, so that means the application we developed has to have an easy to use graphical interface for any customers from all ages. Also, we make it super easy for agents to securely manage database information without too much effort. The last two requirements are mobile app and website functionality. So the main function for our website is to help customers to browse all available travel packages, place orders online efficiently and securely. Also, it can help visit it easily across multiple platforms and devices, including the desktop support, tablet support, and mobile support. And here I want to talk a little bit more about the mobile support. According to the latest research, on average, more than 50% of online transactions were made through smartphone each day. So let me emphasize that we have tested it and guaranteed our website will support a wide range of devices and operating systems, including Android, iOS and BlackBerry OS. Now let's review our proposal for the cost and timeline for the project. We originally estimated that the project would cost $100,000, but through our advanced project management system, we managed to save $5,000 for our client, which brings down the total cost to $9,500. In the meantime, our actual time frame for the development was 11 months only, so 1 month shorter than the projected time frame of 12 months. I hope our clients will be pleased with our efficiency. Now, my coworker Aaron will take over and talk about the most beautiful front-end design we have ever created. Aaron?
Yeah, thank you for that introduction, Andy. I appreciate it. So as Andy mentioned, I will be walking us through portions of the front end just to give a brief overview of the interface itself. So as you can see here, what we're going to review is the main pages that we put together. We're also going to display the web pages from a customer's perspective so that you can visualize how it's going to be when a customer does visit the site. We're also going to go over the functionality of the site, and we'll ensure that the design is to customer satisfaction. So here I'll share my screen and we'll go over the website. So as you can see here, we try to create, as required, as simple of an interface as we can, so it's easy for customers to navigate through. So as we scroll down the home page, we wanted to allow for a very easy opportunity to get to our package portion, as that is a very important aspect of the website. So as you can see here, if you click this button, that'll bring you to a list of all the packages. We've also included an image that slides along with the page itself. As we move along down here, we thought that it was important to include the company motto, travel with confidence, travel with class, travel in comfort. We want any customer coming to the website to know that they are in good hands when dealing with travel experts. And as we continue to scroll along here, we have a contact us today. So obviously it's going to be very important for customers to reach out to agents or the office itself. So we want that to be very accessible so that they can be in contact with who they need to be in contact with. So as we click that button here, that brings us to the actual contact page. So once again, very simple. We have our Calgary office as well as our Okotoks office. With the address, the phone number, and the email for both. If you click these two buttons here, a list of agents will show up for each office. It provides their name, their role, their phone number, and their email. So you can actually reach out to them directly and connect with the individual who best suits your needs. So from here, I'll pass it back to Andy. And Andy is going to go over the packages as well as the login page.
Thank you, Aaron. Let me share my screen. By the way, I want to quickly mention, right now the website is live on the website. If you enter the address, you can actually visit it in real time. But now let's start talking from the login page. So once a customer decided to log in, they will enter the login page, and if they don't have an account, they can create one. So let's do that real quick. And I'm gonna put down my name here and to input the random information for the address and other stuff. You will notice for our website, there are some fields that are required. If you don't input such information in it, you won't be able to register it. For example, in the email address, if I just put down random words, password, and username, click submit, you will see in this field, it tells you that the format for the email address is incorrect. So what we're going to do is to put down a random email. And for the username, we're going to put it like ABCD. And the password, well, I'm not going to tell you the password, but is an easy one. Once we submit it, we also have to put down the client ID. So it's any 3 digits ranging from 001 to 999. We're going to put it AA8. Click submit. And now it says we are logged in, and it contains my name here and asks me to log in with my credential. Let me quickly show you the information that we just entered. It has been registered in the MongoDB. Down there, so you can see we have put in all, well, the password showing up here, but everything is great over here. And in here, what we can do is to enter our credentials and log in. That brings us back to the main page. And in the main page, the customer can start to browse for the packages. So currently, we have 4 packages set up. And each of them shows the quick information about the destination and the date for the package. For example, for the Asian expedition, it's gonna last from May 14th to May 28th. So once the customer decided to select this package, they can click Learn More, and it will redirect it to the detailed package website, where the customers can also check out things to do for this destination. For example, for this one, once you click it, it will bring you to a trip advisor, which is a great website to introduce all the interest points in Asia. And for example, we choose India, and then it's going to open another page and shows us all the things that we can do in India. And there are also lots of popular cities in India where they can visit. Once the customer decided to choose this package, they can click the Select Package button, which will bring them to the checkout page. In this page, they can select how many people there's going to be travel along. For example, for every family, we assume they are husband and wife, so there are 2 adults, and they have 2 children. As you can see, the total price is updated in real time when the quantity of the person changes. And once they have selected correct quantity for the package, they can click the purchase, and it will bring the prompt to remind the customers that they have to confirm their payment. And if they click OK, all the purchase is success, and it brings them to the thank you page to confirm the purchase. All right, that's about it. And I will introduce my coworker, Grant, and he will talk about the backend design for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Yeah, my name is Grant Van Beschoten, and I want to thank everyone here for their attention and time. It's great that you want to take an interest in our work. I also want to take just a quick moment to compliment my classmates on some very excellent work, both in my team and also in some of the other projects we've seen today. Really good job, everybody. Let me share my screen here. And I want to show you the features that we created for the agents who are employed by the travel experts. On the navigation bar, you could see a link called Agent Login right up here. From here, the agents can log in with their emails and passwords. I've got one saved here. Doing it the hard way. Log in. So once logged in, I should also point out that all of our passwords are encrypted. I think Andy did a good job of mentioning that as well and showing the hashed passwords. But we do want to make sure that people's information is safe and secure. So we took that part of the requirement quite seriously. Once logged in, agents arrive at the agent search dashboard. There are 3 areas that agents can use on this dashboard. We've got a suppliers area, a customers area, and an agents area. We could take a look at the suppliers one first. That gets accessed simply by clicking on the name or on the list, and then we can choose any one of the suppliers here that's listed. And when we do that, their information will populate. Agents are able to get in touch with the different companies that service travel experts and have that information at a fingertip. At the bottom of the page, actually at the bottom of every search page for agents, is a new search button, which will take agents back to the agent dashboard. Second section we have is the search by customers section. Here, agents can create a new customer, similar to what happens on the login page, so I don't think I'll walk us through that right now. And you can also search by customer email to see what's in the database. I think I have one here, Mickey Mouse at hotmail.com. You might not know that Mickey Mouse is on email and that he chose Hotmail, but that is how it is. And we get his results pulled up right away, Mickey Mouse, and all the information that an agent needs to get a hold of Mickey Mouse and to see the records there. Finally, we know that it's important for agents to know how much money they're making. And so we've got a find agent commission feature as well, which will give a total to month of how much they've made. So agents have ID fields that are, at this case, there's just 9 agents. So they're 1 digit long. And you can pump that in and see, here's what Judy made this month. Good job, Judy. And so that is our agent search dashboard. Hopefully we can do another cycle here where we can add some more CRUD framework to it, because we're just starting to get our heads around it. It's a really fun field, but not yet. I do also want to share with you just some of the technology that we used to make this presentation work. So one more screen to share with you if you don't mind. Here we go. So the technology that we've got used on this program here is we've got Node. We use Node.js using an Express framework and Pug to render the pages dynamically. We've gone with very flexible MongoDB for the database, and we're using Mongoose to access it. And our security is authorized by Passport. We use that module for it. And we were also able to authorize 2 different local sessions at the same time so that customers and agents could have their own pages to log in and have different experiences based on permissions. So thank you very much. I'm going to pass it back over to my teammate now.
Yeah, thanks, Grant. And great work covering the back end there. So I will share my screen as well, and we will just do a little bit of a conclusion to our project here. So what is next? Now that we have completed the actual development requirements, we just want you to know that we're not going away for a little bit here. So we do offer an additional 6 months of free website maintenance. So for no charge, we can fix any bugs and debug any situations that are not working. We'll also host your website for 12 months from launch day. So next week when we launch the site officially, 12 months from there, we'll host the site for free. And also for future projects, we've really enjoyed working with you, and we like to stay close to our customers. So we offer 15% off future development projects. So if there's anything that you're looking to get done in the future, we would love to work with you again. So what Teamforce software developers can provide in the future. So on the other side of just web development, we do also offer a data analytics specialization, as well as SEO rating. So we will do our best to help your website rank high to get as many customers to your page as possible. If you're starting a new startup from scratch, we'll also help with the brand and logo development to make sure that it looks very nice to the eye for potential customers. We also specialize in graphic design as well. So I just want to thank you guys for choosing Teamforce Software Developers for your project. And from there, we'll leave it off for any questions.
Excellent work, guys. Thanks a lot. There were also nice features to see, and the layout's really great. I just want to double check if you can show us the database and show us what you have done from the database perspective. Show us the new records created, for example.
Hey, Grant, you got your database open there? I don't have mine on my web page right now.
Yeah, sure. I thought I might have seen Andy grabbing his, but I'm happy to show mine. Let me just figure out how to share this. This is in just the compass that's on my computer. It's also on Atlas as well, but that's what I've got open right now. So I guess we can look for the new record that Andy made. Is that what you're hoping for, Mostafa? I want to make sure I've got the question correct.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you.
All right. I guess it'd be easier to do the search. So this is the new one that was just created. So that's, I guess that's what we've got to show you for that right now. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Great work. So any questions for the team?
I do have a question. I guess, Grant, you've added a login page and an agent login page. So how did you go about that?
So yeah, we got some help on that one because this was a tough one. The way you do it is with Passport. You have to create 2 different local strategies, and maybe the
in
best
one Passport JS, right?
Yeah, because you can't have more than one passport going at a time, right? That's where it got complicated. So we had some very good help from a loving instructor, and he did some good research, and I'd be happy to share the link with you.
Great. Yeah, I was wondering because we were planning the same thing with our packages. So Matt was looking into that too. Thank you.
We should have talked because I could have really used your Mongoose auto increment.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that addition of the agents and is a very great addition. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Guys, group 2, I can't hear your voices. Anybody here from group 2? Anybody wants to ask?
Yes, we are here.
We are here.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. I need to hear your voice and ask. Attack these guys from group 1. So go ahead.
No, I don't think so.
take your chance, actually, So go ahead.
I like their job. That's great.
Yeah.
So if you have any comments or any questions
so far.
A very good job, Group 4. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Grant, Aaron Klepper, Bing, Andy, everyone. Good job.
Thank you very
Hi
much.
there. Hi, everybody. So we'll be doing the project delivery for Let's Go project that was given to us. So in my team, I have Yisidong, I have me, Folu Edafe, I have Eunice Timna, I have Mohamed Rehan. So part of the things we'll be looking at today is the project overview. We'll be looking at the goal and of the Let's Go website that we created. Then we'll be looking at the startup details. We'll be looking at the technology. We'll be looking at the delivery in terms of the time that was set for the project. We'll be looking at the maintenance plan that we have, and also we'll be giving you the overview of the team that made sure that this was a reality. So our company, we're a group of 4, and we call the name of our company Tech Dev, and we are able to compete with some largest software development businesses in the market, and we've put in unlimited time and energy and effort to deliver the best products, and also this one that we are actually doing to you because it's going to be serving the worldwide communities. So for the startup details that we have, so we've created a design awareness in such a way that when a customer comes into the Let's Go website, the website Let's Go application, when it's being opened, it's going to be attractive and is going to make them want to really go over some other pages to like explore to see what and the packages that is also there. Then also we've also considered a good color balance and graphics to make the website a success. And we've made it a clean, well-organized site for the users so that they can actually easily go to anywhere they need to go to. So this is a picture of how the homepage looks like. And we'll be seeing that more in details very soon. Then we also have in the homepage some of our partners that have been able to like collaborate with us on this, and we will also be showcasing them when we go through the web hosting itself. We have a package page, and we have a page that tells more about what we do, and you'll be seeing that also shortly. So we've made the page, the package page, we've made it dynamic in such a way that when you click book now, you get to your reservation and you can go ahead and make your reservation. Then we also have an agent login that the agents can be able to add packages from their own parts of the website. So I'll be handing over to Eunice, my colleague, and he will take over from there. Thank you.
Unmute Eunice.
Sorry. This is our main menu page, which is the first page will be loaded whenever our customer get in touch with our website. And our main focus is make it as simple as we can, make the colors making sense and being easy to the visitor to look at, and make an approach to make the visitor stay as long as he can in our website. In our menu page, as we can see, we have a different social media platforms where whether the workers of the agency or the users of our websites can always go to even any social media platforms and see the interactions from there. Also, we have a menu that is very interactive and clear. Whenever the user hover over any elements of our menu, he will see that he is in focus on that specific elements. And as we know, we have partners in Let's Go that provide us very good support in the market by having different services, even in restoration or travel by cruise or even transportations. And in order to do not make the first page as heavy as possible, we end up creating a little design. Whenever we click on this side menu, we have the partners come out from the left side. And also, as we can see, the symbol is being changed to the universal symbol of closing any pages. As we can see on any page, we have this symbol. That means if you need to get out from here, you have to close it. At the same time, everything is in our page is deactivated because we want to keep the user focused on our partners. Even when he hover on the first partner, which is, for example, on the restoration, he will see a description like for the restoration, we have the get ready to eat drink from the famous cuisine of each destination. So Let's Go is a playground of culture and cuisine. Whenever we hover out, there is no description in order to keep the page very clean. and very good visualization for our users. Also, when we go to our partner in cruise travel, it's designed for those who delight in the thrill of discover wild mind and body in the most lavish surrounding imaginable of the travel journey. Also, we have partners for renting the luxury cars for even for family size or couples. As we know, there is always events where, for example, the travel agency lets go set up some special packages for like a Christmas, for the Black Friday, for the Boxing Day, or for anytime that the agency wants to set up offers and deals, they can also do that. Whenever the customer or the user wants to get out from our main menu or our partners, he just have to click here and everything will be hidden and go back simple as it was. In our website, we have destinations. Whenever we go to the destination forms, we can see some animation that always keep the user attracted and stay longer in our website. By the COVID-19 restrictions, we are available to help by phone or appointments. We bring a word to our customers, so we take care for the rest. We can see some animations over here. So for example, whenever the company have special packages, we created a design that have a circle animated border in front of, or from the top of each button. In the top of the visualization of the button, it looks like it's a 3D with the hover on it and with animation that would not stop at all. So whenever the visitor comes to our destination, he will find out, he will discover that wherever there is an animation, it's a special package. On the other hand, the other packages, whenever you hover in the specific button, you will see the interaction of the borders getting closer to each other on certain points for all the packages. Right now, as I expressed, we can go to see our deal for this package, which is for the Morocco. Then you're gonna go inside the special design that's set up for this form. That's where we have the hidden gems of Morocco vacation package, which are specials and they're not in the market. We can also, the customer can also go back to destination and explore other packages also. This special package also is about Egypt, which is the hidden gems of Egypt. There is a special description on it that could make the user probably pick up one of our packages. At the same time, the regular ones, whenever we hover on the package, there is a symbol that shows the customer that we are in focus on this package. He also can go and check it for the Jamaica, and also can return to the main destination page whenever we have the packages. On the other side of the back side, we have booking parts, which is the back end, bringing all the packages from the back end, as we can see over here. And as a proof for that, we can go back to the database here and go to the package, make some change on some, like for example, for the Morocco one, make the price 7,000 and submit the update. When we go back to our agency here, if you can see Morocco is 5,000. If we refresh, it's going to become $77. Yeah, I put 77 just for showing an example that is taking data from the back end. And on here, we include the person, how much we charge for each person. We give the description. And also you can go from here to book in the package you would like to book. So it will take you to online booking form that we need to fill, and I will use my name for it. We also bring in the selection, so the user he does not have to write or insert by himself the package. Instead, he can select the package he's interested on. And when we submit, everything will be set and reserved in our reservation collection, as we can see here, which is the latest reservation we already have made. And there is also from here, we have the contact page. Whenever the user wants to contact us, we have the locations and we have the emails and the phones. And at the end, we have the About page that give a presentation for our team and how we are actually our team members, how they get their position and where we are right now. And this is a little demo about our project, and I'm going to give the rest of the next step to my colleague Easy.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. So for now, let me introduce the agency database part. So it is a separate website that is only for agency employees. When I entered into this website, it will give me a blank package form, which allow me to insert a new package into database. And if I don't want to insert right now, I can view the entire database by clicking View All. So first, let me create a new package here. We can call 7, choose a start date, choose an end date, and give some description. Let's see. Commissions and choose file. Yep. So after I fill up the form, the data will go into the MongoDB Compass and automatically displayed in the package page of customer's website. And if I go to the MongoDB and refresh, it will stay here. For the image part, we still need to do more work on this part. So if I want to edit one more, this one, it will load the record here. And if I want to delete any of them, I can just delete and it will delete from our website as well as the MongoDB. Yeah, and it only shows 6 results. Okay, so after we finish presenting the Let's Go system, I'm going to introduce the technology we use for this system. The development of our project is mainly based on the latest version of these 4 programming languages. HTML and CSS are cost-effective web design language, and one of their advantages is multi-platform development. And JavaScript can be used both on the client side and server side that make web pages more interactive. And MongoDB is a popular database for web applications because of its clear structure and simple joins, which is easy to use for its users. And Node.js is a free cross-platform backend environment. It runs single-threaded non-blocking, which is very memory efficient and speedy. So based on above advantages, we finally chose them as our main programming languages. So for the project itself, we have fulfilled your requirements. On the one hand, we have completed the required work. Our system contains available travel packages, online booking system, easy to use database and backup database plan. And besides of requirements, we have also added more useful and attractive features into the system, such as fabulous gallery to display packages, contact page to interact with our agency, and special packages events, and easy to use system which will make it more comprehensive, convenient, and user-friendly. And in addition to Let's Go system itself, we have also provided professional service after the project delivery. So within the first 3 months of delivery, we will provide free training of website and database operation, and continually fix and improve system based on your feedback. And within the first 2 years, we will keep the technologies up to date. Furthermore, we could provide service of monitoring the system resource usage and generating reports if you need. And within the first 5 years, we guarantee the proper protection and security for the website. Moreover, we provide a chance to update website theme and content to fit for current trend. So finally, please allow me to introduce our team. Our director, Eunice Dimna, who has over 6 years experience as a database administrator, and for Look Adafi, 5 years experience in business management. Me, Doris, 6 years experience as a researcher, and Mohamed Rehan, the assistant manager, over 5 years experience in marketing. So we are a professional multicultural web development team. We can provide the proper products and great service for customers from different cultural backgrounds. So we really appreciate having this opportunity to cooperate with your agency, and thank you for your time and participating. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Great presentation and great work. So yeah, but I think it was hosting on Azure. Just double check. Is this correct?
Yeah, we haven't finished the Azure thing. We have a link, but it didn't work.
It didn't work. Okay, no problem. Okay. So any questions, guys, for the team?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Farid from team group 1. Wanted to know how you did the 3D animation on your package.
Yeah, sure, with pleasure. Yes, with pleasure. I'm gonna start share again, if you allow me. So as we can see, we have many animations in our destination page. So the first one, we have the COVID-19 alarm. So we have to inform our customers that we take care for them even when there is destruction taking place. And we have this bottle. So can you specify which animation you would like to look like? You would like to know about?
Both, if you can, or just the top one that is going, the COVID.
Sure. If we go here, destination, it's actually a paragraph, as you can see it here. It has a class sidebar. So when we go to the CSS, we go to the sidebar animation. Here. Okay, so animation is started from this sidebar. So this is the sidebar. That means it's the class of it. So we take it up, and we given these parameters. And basically, so as we know, whenever we want to create an animation, we have to give it a reference, so which is a value. I give it a line 1. Then I work on that line 1 over here. I give it references. So when it's in 0%, it will go to the translate X. Translate X, that means vertical translation, is not horizontal. Sorry, is horizontal. As we know, translate X is horizontal, translate Y is vertical. So when it gets to the end, sorry, this is in 0%. So whenever it's not started yet, it will give us the animation to 100%. It will go from left to right. That's mean it's 100%. And then when it reaches 100%, it has to go back to the minus 100% on this specific time. And as we can, so we set it up on the 15 seconds animation, so with no stop, which is infinite. And that's how we can see go from plus 100% to minus 100%, and it will infinite looping in front of the page until you get out, you moving out from the entire destination page. And I hope that responds your question.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
It's really great work. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Any other questions? We're here to respond.
So where are your team members?
Yeah.
I'm online. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just wanted to take a picture if you are here. So.
Oh.
Thank you. And any specific reason, Rehan, you couldn't contribute to the presentation?
No specific reason. I prepare about this page.
Thanks a lot, guys. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good work. Nice to see all your faces. Nice background, Yesi. I feel like you are inside the computer now. Really interesting. Thanks a lot, guys. And also,
thank you.
regarding time-wise, you did great job in time. You saved us maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, there is one thing that I want to mention. As you know, Group 2, he did not have 6 days on Node.js. So we did miss it, but thank you very much for you giving us an extra hour in the evening and on Sunday, and we appreciate your assistance. Thank you.
No worries, guys. It's my job, so you need to thank me. Thanks a lot for your effort and for being able to catch up and do this great job for a very short time period. Actually, that's really a good contribution. Very good achievement. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, very good features. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I think, Achala, I think now we have a break.
Till 2:30.
So we can, all of us, go for a little bit of break if you need to take lunch or whatever. Relax a little bit. Then we have, I think, 2:30 the starting. Next team is 2:30, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All comments or questions before we go for a break? All good? Okay, thank you, guys. So please try to join again, even if you finished your presentation. Try to finish again. It might be might be opportunity to learn from another team, some other new feature or a new thing you can learn. Take the advantage of this, even if you know, if you want to log in and out, that's fine actually. But like, you know, let's try to learn from each other and give feedback to each other to encourage and support actually for the next project. Because again, like, you know, this is not the final project. We still have a second part by end of May. We have another one, another project which will be covering Microsoft technology. For the second part, you are free to change teams. So if you need to rearrange your team in a different way, so you will be able to do this to rearrange the team again for the next half of the program, I mean. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys, and we see you again 2:30. Please, for the team, send me your GitHub link for the last team, Group 1, Group 2, Team 1. I didn't get your team GitHub link, so please send me your GitHub link. And for each team, please, whenever you start, send me the GitHub link so I can also check your code right away. Okay, guys? Thanks a lot and see you in 2:30.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And you can start now.
Thank you, Mostafa, Achala, and travel experts for meeting with us this afternoon. I'm Helen Hudson, and I'm here with my team, Hao Fei and Kevin Peng, to show you our first prototype of the requested website from our project proposal. With that said, I will kick things off before handing it over to my brilliant partners, who will go into more depth about the website and coding that we have used. The main criteria requested was as follows: a website with a main page that welcomes your customers, plus a place where customers could register their personal information and access at a future date when booking travel. A contacts page that outlines your agency locations, agents at those locations, and contact details. Then a dynamically generated vacation package page tied to your database. Finally, a place where customers could book vacation packages online. We've built all this functionality into our website, plus a whole lot more. In addition to what your base criteria was, we've included Mapbox, which is a dynamic mapping tool which will show your customers where in the world your vacation package is, plus it is able to indicate multiple packages for an area. Our booking page actually allows the client to choose specific dates for travel within the package, enter additional information to get package costs before booking, and confirmation or the ability to contact an agent before moving on to payment and confirmation of booking. Plus, we really thought you'd like to see an area for feedback from your clients on your packages. Some potential design issues that we took the liberty of addressing in our first prototype. Can a customer buy a package for more than himself? You bet. We included this in our prototype. Can a customer's data be stored so that once they register, they only have to log in to access their account? Of course, it should be there. Can we track feedback from our customers on various packages we provide? Most definitely. We've included this. Can we prevent malicious internet trolls from setting up fake accounts? With more time, we will be able to put further functionality into the program for greater scrutiny at account setup. Prior to moving forward any further, we wanted to review our product with you. We feel that coding in the database background is where commissions will be calculated unless you want to develop a separate hidden package for agents. Remember, all current components on the web pages are able to be further customized to meet your specific needs. This first prototype is a chance for us to see if we're on track to meet deliverables and, if necessary, change direction as required. With that, let's go for a test drive of your potential new website. The home page currently has a navigation bar at the very top, which will enable you to move easily between the home page, packages page, contacts page, plus the registration or login page. We currently have it set up to indicate various possibilities, whether you want to have links to other websites or articles on travel, it's up to you. We have set up a Bootstrap carousel feature that currently runs through a few destinations with a single line of text in each. This draws the viewer into search for more details. The contacts page sets out where all your offices are located, how they can be contacted, and who the individual agents are for each office. We have embedded this link into the packages page for convenience of the user. As you can see, the navigation bar at the top will also provide ease of movement between the various pages. I now hand the technical walkthrough of the presentation over to my partners, Kevin Peng and then Hao Fei. Kevin?
Yeah, so thank you, Helen, for the overview of the project. So next, I'm going to talk about our package page. So as we can see on the top of this page, you can find a map showing the location of our packages. We use a tool called Mapbox. So when travel agency input a package to our database, the location of the package is required to input to the database. And what Mapbox do is they will automatically look for the longitude and the latitude coordinates for this location, and then show it to the map. So we can adjust the color and locate and focus point to this map. So right now we are just using dark color, and also the location is in the center of North American, but we can adjust according to client's needs. So below the map is our packages. So customer can view the package list with a high-level information without going inside the package. We currently upload about 18 packages to our database, but we are capable to do more. We just want to keep it short in the presentation and show the ideas. So if we click view more in any packages, so you will show, like the customer can will show more details way. They can show the pictures of the packages. Also, they can see the starting price, and we are showing the zooming version map to the right of this page. Also, like customer can see the rating and also the review from other customer to this package. So below the page, we have 2 buttons: contact us and requesting price. So any customer can contact our agency by clicking on the contact us button, and you will show to our contact page. So right now we are not logging in right now, right? So when we click on the requesting price button, it will say, oh, you need to log in first. Then you can use this function. So if we can log in like Kevin, right? You will go to this page. That's because we are requesting price, right? So when we log in, it will go to the page which we left over. So once we are going to this page, this is pretty simple. So customer can get in the cost estimate by themselves, right? So customer can select a date for departing and return. So what we are using here is a date input, and we are gray out the date before today, so they are not able to select it. So if we just select some date, and this is return date. Also, they need to select the numbers of people going to the trip. So we just select something there. And then if we hit calculate, so the total estimate price will show up. So this price is based on the starting price in our database, right? So if we change the date or change the numbers of people, so when we hit the calculate again, it will show different. You will automatically update. And the other thing I would point out is the title of this page, and also the going to city. This is from the database as well. So if we go to different package, it will show different result. So once, okay. So if we go to the other page, we just requesting pricing. So the information will show up there. So let's quickly have some data and the numbers of people for the page. So once client is like the customer is happy with our price, they just can straight click booking. So this is just a simple information on your Visa card, MasterCard. You just need to simple put the information here, and you just have some fake card number here, and then the expire date. We do have the format here, but this is not going to our database, so we are just fake it. So if we click confirm booking, your shows up, thank you for purchase. So this is how our system will working. But we are not only care about the customer experience, we are also want to make sure our client have a good experience with our system. So next, how we're going to talk about the cloud system, and also as well as the login and register system.
Thank you very much, Kevin, for the introduction of our package page, our lovely map here, our package list, and the using experience of our customers, like leaving, view the package, leaving a review, request a price, and calculate price and make a booking. So I think Kevin has done a very good job explaining how easy it is for customers to navigate through the website and shop around. So I am going to do is I'm going to log in as an admin So I'm going to log out. And then I'm going to log in as an admin to show you how easy it is for your staff to work around on the website to manage the database, especially on your package database. So right now I am logged in as an admin, and if I click the view detail here, if you notice, I have 3 additional buttons that's not visible as a regular user as Kevin. And then our website has a full CRUD functionality, so CRUD, so which means we can create, read, update, and delete our database on our package database and the review database, and I am going to show you both how it works. So let's start with create. So I am going to add a new package, and I'm going to add a London package. The location here is London. Price, let's see, $300. Description, I'll just copy from the Google. Okay, I'm going to choose London here. Okay, and then I submit. So the map will automatically locate it to London. And then you see the picture I just uploaded, the title, the description, the location, who added it, the price, and then that's the create part. You can read because you can just read the package here, and you can also update by clicking the edit button. So for example, I am going to delete all the descriptions and change the description. I am going to add another photo. And update the package. Now you see the description has changed. I have added another photo here, so there are 2 photos. And before I delete it, let me show you that the package has been successfully added to our database. So before I add the London package, it wasn't here. Now it's at the bottom of the page. So if I click the view details, I hit delete. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, it's gone. Okay, now that's a full CRUD demonstration. And then one thing I want to point out is that we use Cloudinary. So whenever we upload a picture, the image source will automatically go to the cloudinary.com and grab that image location. So the picture can be automatically generated here. Okay, and also I need to show you the full CRUD functionality of our review database. So I'm going to log out from my admin. And then sign in as a regular user. Okay, now if I go to the Hawaii package, maybe I'll go to another one, Bora Bora. I can see Helen has left a review here, but I can't delete her review because I'm not the author, but I can leave a review here. Say, I've never been here, but I love it. And then just submit. You see my review here. I can delete my own review. I see the delete button. And if I log in as Helen, I will see the delete button there because Helen is the author. So it depends on who you log in as, you see different interfaces. Also, I'm going to show you our registration process. So if you, I have pre-filled all the some of the field for time purpose. If I log in, if I register as let's say Levi, and we are group 2, team 2, Levi, and the password I'll just set to Levi, and I hit register. You see I'm already logged in as Levi. I don't have to log in again. So that's a nice feature that we have. Also, if we kill our, if we quit the web page there, and if we come back again, I'm still logged in as a Levi because we use a package name called session. So it will save your login status for 10 days. Okay, and also our package is responsive. So if I resize our web page, so it will come. The picture will go up. The description is at the bottom, and our nav bar become a sandwich style. Okay, if I make it wider, then the style changes. Now, as promised, we can do data analysis to identify future marketing opportunities. So I have extracted the original database into CSV files, read them into a Panda data frame. I actually read 2 databases because both of the informations are useful. So I joined them together, and then I did some data manipulations, changed the date type, dropped some useless columns, and eventually the data type, the data frame will look like this. So the above is the data manipulation part. From now on is the data analysis. So we figured that Toronto, London, Montreal is your some of your favorite packages, your bestseller. So you definitely want to keep focusing on those packages because that's where your money are come from. And you have some packages that are not performing very well. So if you want to generate more revenue, you can just work on them. But if you have been working on them so hard, then my suggestion is to drop that because you already work so hard, you're not selling them well. So why not just drop them? The next thing, we create some pair plots. So what a pair plot is a pairwise relationship. So if you see the scattered plot here, you actually don't see any patterns except the base price versus versus the agent commissions, which makes sense. The higher the base price, the higher you pay for the commissions. What I want to focus here is the distribution plot here. So your bestsellers are actually on the cheaper side, on the lower tier here. So you definitely want to work on that, and that makes sense. You are not selling a whole bunch of expensive packages to the customers with based on the economic. I think this graph makes sense. You manage your commissions very well. So this is the commission distribution plot. So most of the time you are paying just a little commissions to your suppliers. So you did a good job on that. This distribution plot is your suppliers distribution plot. So I would say particularly two of your suppliers are doing very good job. They send you a lot of businesses. So you want to definitely keep good relationship with them so they can send more business to you. This plot is demonstrate when you receive your bookings during the year. So I would say during the first half of the year, or especially on the second quarter, you receive a lot of bookings. So definitely put more marketing budget when it hit Q2, and maybe ease on your marketing budget on Q3 because you're not performing very well. Your package is not very family friendly, as you can see here. Most of your customers are single or double, but you don't have 3 people or 4 people travel together. So I think that's an indicator that your package is not family friendly. So if you want to expand your business, increase your revenue, just create some family friendly packages. And some of your customers are very, very loyal. So some of the customers bought the package very frequently, so you definitely want to send more newsletters to them and keep them engaged. So I don't have time to explain this, but there's a lot more to talk about when it comes to the data analysis. So I think that's wrapped up our presentation. So you see how easy it is to navigate through our website as a customer, and how easy it is for your admin to manage your database. And this is our just our first prototype. If we have more time to work on it, we are fully confident that we can put this package as a commercial product. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. If you have more questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Should we have a, yeah, sorry, it's 1 minute over. I deleted some of the pictures to shrink down to less than 25. So I think
No.
Yeah, it was really useful because we were able to reuse things and save a lot of work too. Thank you very much.
No worries, guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I actually didn't know it was possible to learn so much in a short time. Honestly.
That's what I want to try to say to Mostafa. Thank you very much. The thing I learned from here that we can do things. We learned that you give us the way that we can do things by ourselves and keep pushing on learning, and that's really appreciated. That's a good experience I've learned during practicing Node.js.
Yeah, no worries, guys.
Thanks very much, Mostafa.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Just keep in mind, like, you know, it's lifelong journey of learning, so you never stop learning. Okay, keep this in mind. You have always to learn. This field is one of the, like, you know, fields that emerging quickly. Like, you know, always, every day you have lots of technologies, lots of packages, lots of things. So the field itself, the IT field especially, is one of these fields that, you know, you need to always learn and read. And this is why I told you I learned from you guys, because you used many packages, for example, or libraries I never used it before, or sites, you know. So that's really interesting. So always you need to learn. Keep this in mind. When you stop learning, you are, like, you know, it's almost like dying. So never stop learning, you know. So whatsoever happens, never stop to learn and get new ideas and ask for help and ask for knowledge. That's really important. Unfortunately, I just noticed now the second half of the presentation we didn't record, it looks like, so I'm sorry for that. It's a mistake. Yeah, and I didn't notice actually. Sorry? Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we didn't start.
How does Team 3 connect website with Google?
Team 3 what? Sorry?
Their website with Google. This is new idea. How they connect it.
Okay, so is this for Team 3, you mean? This question?
Yeah, when they send a link and we just run the Google is running. So I'm just curious as how is it running the website on the Google.
Yeah, go ahead, Team 3, if you want to answer the question. I think this is Vasily, Lena, and Dallas. It's correct?
Yes. Travel agency expert. Lena, yes, Lena, yes.
Lena, Vasily, or Dallas, can you answer?
Hello. Yeah,
Yes,
sorry,
yes.
I didn't realize I'm muted here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I believe the question is in regards to our contact page, right? Where we had a little snippet of the Google Maps for each office. Is this correct?
Yeah, when we are running travel agency, the website is running. So travel agency, yeah, offices, yeah. How it's running with the Google? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's basically it's a code which Google Maps generate for you, and then you just copy paste it into your own code, and that's how you build it in. I believe one of the teams even showed it today.
Yeah, is that a code map box or something?
I'm trying to find it right now. Or are you asking about the hosting on Heroku app? That's a question.
The embedded map from Google Maps? That's what you are asking?
Mohamed, your question, I'm just reading it and trying to understand how Team 3 connect website with Google. Is it about the Google Map which was embedded, or is it about the hosting we use?
When we running this website,
yeah,
it is running. So I'm just asking how this website is connected to Koto's office, and I can see the website here, Paradise Travel Agency, search packages, agent, login. So how you connect?
1 second here, I'm trying to find this. Okay. So if I go here.
Yeah.
And I go here, you said Okotox. You're talking about this little map which shows up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it what you're asking about? Okay.
No, I'm asking just this link. When you just copy and paste on the Google, the website is running.
Or you're asking about, that's exactly what I'm sorry, I'm missing your point. You're asking about how we got this?
This one, yes, yeah.
Okay, that's called hosting, and if you go to herokuapp.com,
which
you
one,
can
sorry?
register for right here. I'll type it in for you.
Okay.
Herokuapp.com. Yeah. Thanks for explaining that. Yeah, I didn't, because yeah, if you go heroku.com,
yeah,
here you can register, and you can like if you sign up here, you can put your project. It's a hosting, and then you'll get you'll pick yourself a name, like we picked this guy in here.
Okay.
And then anybody from anywhere who's got an internet connection can access your website.
Oh, so they're charging anything or it's free?
They have paid plans, but our plan is free. Right here on pricing, you can, yes.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
okay,
see
thank
this
you.
one, free and hobby.
Yeah.
That's where you want to click.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thanks. I'll stop sharing now.
Vasily, since you're sharing, if you don't mind, I got another question just about the templates for your forms. Was it Bootstrap or something else?
Mr. Dallas Roland was kind enough and made it up from scratch, actually.
Oh.
He's an awesome designer.
So,
Wait,
so it's
yes,
custom
he's
CSS
way
style.
beyond my, possibilities.
Wow, custom CSS styles then?
Exactly.
Mhm,
Not
that's
the custom
impressive.
CSS. Sorry, that what's it called here? Let me find this for you.
I think you made mention of WordPress.
Okay, let me share this again. Boom. Boom. Okay, if I go here, CSS. Talking about this guy?
Yeah, I was just wondering what you use for your form. So I assume it came from some styling.
This is all this is all Dallas's. And he went just bananas here. Like I don't even know how many lines is this.
Yeah, the meaning here is it styling for each page or is it styling for the entire project?
Oh, it's for entire project, of course. Yeah. Like this CSS is used for the entire project. Yep.
That's impressive. I never actually see that. I know that every page in the web has its unique CSS coding, but to see it this way is just perfect. Thank you for sharing your experience.
No worries. Like if I go even here, see, like we are using the same header for everything, the same CSS table for everything. Like yeah, trying to keep it consistent here.
Thank you.
No worries. Any other questions? I'll be happy to answer.
Okay, any other questions, guys? Any other questions for any other team? Are we all good? Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
So for the
yeah.
presentation in the afternoon, should we record on our own and send it to you?
Should you do what, sorry?
Should we record our presentation?
I do see it's getting recorded.
Is it?
No, actually, I just started recording a few minutes ago when I noticed, but it wasn't recorded, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys, for this mistake. But the first half was already recorded, but after the break, we didn't start recording. And we didn't notice, actually, this happened. Sorry, guys, for this. But yeah, if your team wants to record it and, publish it, by yourself or share it to me, and I also can add a link for you guys, no problem. Just do it and send me a link, and I can also post a link for your recording, or if you want to do it your own recording and post it in your resume or whatever, so you can do it. Okay. All good?
So probably now you have to select which project you're gonna buy, right?
Yeah, we have to discuss on that.
It's really hard for you to choose now.
It's hard. Which one will you choose?
All very, it's very awesome experience.
It's awesome. Yeah. No one knows that you are new to technology, you are new to IT. No one believes if they watch your presentations. No one would say that. There are very, very professional, and you're talking the jargon, you're talking that language. I really appreciate. Never stop learning. You're motivating many, many people. You need to celebrate this moment, I would say. Pat on your back, and great kudos to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Achala.
Thank you for.
Thank you, Achala.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Achala. Thank you, Mostafa. Thanks, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Really enjoyed working with you guys. I'm looking forward to see you again. And oh, Irshad, see your daughter?
Irshad, lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, this is rare.
Yeah.
I see.
Your dad did a
be
great
a
job.
data engineer?
That's great, actually. So thanks all guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, tomorrow have a new course, so maybe you need a good rest now and refresh your brain. Don't forget to submit to D2L, and yeah, and that's it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Achala. Thanks, Mostafa. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And thank you, Achala, for helping with the course. Actually, it was great help.
It's all my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
You too, Mostafa. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.